In a beautiful city of America there lived a girl named Anna. She was very beautiful, intelligent, and kind-hearted. Anna was a university student pursuing her BS degree. Her smile was so charming that anyone who heard her laugh wished to hear it again. Anna had a cousin named Henry had been very close to her since childhood. They grew up together in the same family. Whether it was Christmas, weddings, or family dinners, they were always seen together. Their childhood fights were quite famous in the family, but with time, those fights turned into a beautiful friendship. Henry was studying engineering. He was quiet by nature, but extremely caring. Anna often wondered why Henry understood her better than anyone else. If she was upset, Henry would notice immediately. If she became sick, he would always be the first person to ask about her health. One day, Anna returned home from university feeling very upset because her exams had not gone well. She quietly sat in her room. In the evening, there was a knock on the door. When she opened it, Henry was standing there. "Are you okay?" Henry asked worriedly. Anna looked surprised. "How did you know I was upset?" Henry smiled softly. "Even your silence tells me everything." Those words touched Anna's heart deeply. That night, for the first time, she started thinking about Henry differently. After that, their conversations increased. They would chat late into the night, laugh over silly things, tease each other, and care deeply for one another. Slowly, their friendship turned into love. But neither of them had the courage to confess their feelings. One day there was a wedding in the family. Anna wore a light pink dress. When Henry saw her, he became silent for a few moments. "What happened? Why are you looking at me like that?" Anna asked shyly. Henry lowered his gaze. "Today, for the first time, I realized you've truly grown up." Anna's heart started beating faster. During the same wedding, some relatives began discussing marriage proposals for Anna. Someone mentioned a wealthy boy. Anna stayed quiet, but the smile on Henry's face suddenly disappeared. That night, Henry sent Anna a message for the first time. "If one day you become someone else's, I don't think I'll ever be happy again." Reading this brought tears to Anna's eyes. She replied, "What if I already belong to someone?" Henry stayed silent for a few moments and then wrote only one word. "Mine?" Blushing, Anna replied, "Yes." That night became the most beautiful night of their lives. But the real test was still ahead. A few days later, Henry sent his parents with a marriage proposal. At first, everything seemed fine, but soon the family started opposing the idea. Some people said cousin marriages are never successful. Others said it will ruin family relationships. And some people simply had ego issues. Anna's father was especially angry. He wanted his daughter to marry into a wealthy family. The atmosphere at home became tense. Anna was pressured to forget Henry. Her phone was taken away, and even her visits to university were restricted. On the other hand, Henry was also heartbroken. He tried many times to convince the family, but nobody was willing to listen. One night, Anna secretly called Henry. "Henry, maybe we can never be together." Her voice trembled as she cried. Henry replied firmly, "If love were easy, everyone would succeed in it. I will wait for you until my last breath." Hearing this made Anna cry even more. Several months passed. Then suddenly, another proposal came. For Anna, the boy lived abroad, and the whole family was very happy. The engagement date was almost finalized. When Henry heard this news, he became completely silent. He stopped talking to everyone. One day before the engagement, Anna's mother saw her crying. For the first time, she truly understood her daughter's feelings. "Do you really love Henry?" she asked gently. Anna nodded while crying. After all, a mother's heart always understands. She tried to convince her husband. After hours of discussion, Anna's father finally softened. But he placed one condition. If Henry proves that he is responsible enough, only then will this marriage happen. Henry worked day and night. He got a good job, built a stable career, and a few months later, he came back with the proposal once again. This time there was not only love in his eyes, but responsibility too. Finally, the family agreed. On the day of their marriage, both Anna and Henry had tears of happiness in their eyes. After the ceremony, Henry softly said to Anna, "See, true love never gives up." Anna smiled and replied, "And true patience never goes to waste." And so, after childhood, friendship, silent love, tears, separation, and patience, their love finally succeeded.